Hello. Hello. How are you? It's been a minute. It's been several minutes. I haven't live streamed in close to 2 months. School's been out, and let's see who shows up. I haven't used this camera since school ended, even before school ended. So let's see who shows up. I'll give it a couple minutes. Hopefully somebody shows up so I'm not talking to myself. God, my hair looks like a mess. I haven't seen myself online in quite some time. Yikes. Let's see if that helps a little bit. No, let's see if that helps a little bit. Ooh, no, that doesn't help. Let's try that. I got 7 people on here. Wow, that was sort of quick. Let's see who shows up. If you're there, say hello so I know you're there. Hello, everybody. Can you hear me okay? Anyone. Check. Civilians, check. Got 8 people. Who's here? Oh, I haven't done this in a long time. It'd be nice to see who was here. Oh, there you go. See, it wasn't showing up. Hey, David and Lauren and Hamza and Adelia and King of Vans. I don't know who that is. Xavier, how are you? Okay. And I don't know who Kivo is. I have no idea. Adelia, I'm at Columbus. I've been there the last 2 days for football. So how are you? And Lauren, didn't I see you? I saw you like a week before school ended from across the street and you changed your hair color or something, right? And I was like in a hurry. I had a doctor's appointment, so I had to leave. So, Naishme, how are you? College student, Naishme Arias, everyone. Wow. Fancy. So, I had a few minutes. I'm hiding down in my basement. Yes, I did notice it across the street. I had a few minutes. I'm coaching my daughter's softball team, as you guys know. Or some of you may know, may not know. I don't know. And I coach the All-Star team. So you're leaving Columbus. I'll get there in a minute. And so I have softball practice in a little while because we're actually going to Rochester next week for like a state tournament. We have a chance to win the state title, which is kind of cool for 11-year-old and 12-year-old girls. It's pretty cool. Why are you leaving Columbus? What happened? You didn't like it there? Or is it just time for a change? I'd like to know. Isabella, hello. Carolyn, hi. Wow. Purple hair. Purple hair. I know you missed my singing, so I'm a little stir crazy. Like I said, I'm going out. I have to leave pretty soon. I have to run up to get something to eat, and then we have softball. But I figured I'd see who was here. Oh, you moved to Connecticut. Oh, okay. A lot of people are moving. You know, COVID really made a lot of people move. I know this year in my classes, there was probably 8 to 10 students that moved. So there you go. I haven't seen myself on camera in a month. I look terrible. Well, I haven't put gel in my hair since school ended. Usually I put gel in my hair. So I didn't do that today. Up to 9 people. That's it. I know it's summertime. I hope you guys are outside. I hope there's good reasons. I hope I didn't lose subscribers. Speaking of subscribers, subscribe. You know, I had planned on doing some things with my channel. That hasn't worked out. I had recorded several interviews with former students. And unfortunately, I haven't been able to post those for a variety of reasons. Hopefully I will. But yeah, I still look all right. You know, I gained a little weight, but I've been outside a lot, so I got some good color. Although you can't see it now, the way the light looks at me, it's kind of reflecting off me, so I don't look as dark as I am, but I got some nice color. Who else is there? Come on, talk to me, people. Tell your friends I'm online. I want to see some people. What are you doing with your summers? Anyone doing anything cool? Did you go anyplace? You riding your bike? You skateboarding? You fishing? Doing outdoorsy stuff? Playing sports yet? My son's going out for high school football, so he's been practicing. And like I said, my daughter is doing softball. So those have been the 2 big things focusing around here. And I have been back in the Bronx because we've had practices at Columbus. So I'm glad school's going back to normal, Kevin. I'm just it's not going to be full of normal. I think we're still going to have to wear masks for a minute. But I like teaching in live and in person. And I felt like this year was a rough year. So I think for the first time ever, I was probably not the popular teacher. You know, I just think the kids that were remote, some of them had a tricky time. And I think some kids that were a full remote got used to being at home and got spoiled a little bit. I'll be honest, nobody's watching them. So they would log in, and if they got distracted by their phone or something on TV or whatever, that's what would happen. Nice, mate. Yeah, well, middle school was a long time ago. Dallas is my height now. He's 130 pounds. and he's exceptionally fast, and he goes to the gym. So yeah, he's playing football. Kylie is 7th grade, and she turns 12 next week, and she's living on Instagram and thrifting and doing all kinds of big girl stuff, driving me nuts. Xavier, that's very cool skateboarding stuff, man. You gotta. My daughter has a nice board. Wait, you out of it? You going already? That was it? Wow. All right, that's fine. Be good. Even in Connecticut, I expect you to log in. I'm gonna find you. True and Mad Kid's got a PC. I don't know what that means. Oh, well, maybe. UK. Wow, that's very cool. Hamza, what are you doing out there? That is awesome. I've been to Mexico and Canada, but never far from Antigua for my honeymoon. But I went to Puerto Rico and DR, but never went across the pond. That's very cool. Hey, Stephanie. Hamza. Oh, well, okay. I know there's a large Middle Eastern population in England, so that makes sense. All right. Hey, Steph. So, yeah, things are moving quick, Naishme. And you're going to... It's a New York college, and you got a full ride, and it's escaping me right now. It's scaring me. I don't want you to think I forgot. I know it's either NYU, Fordham, or Manhattan, and it's just kind of escaping my brain for this second. Anyhow, I just wanted to log in for a minute. See, I knew it was one. Okay. You're in Albania right now. Wow. Well, maybe you'll appreciate American schools. You weren't appreciated when you were here. Oh, boom, toasted. But I hope you're doing okay out there, Kevin. Kevin and Dior. Wow, you're all going to Fordham? Holy cow. That's pretty awesome. That's amazing. That makes me feel really proud. You know, I went to Fordham. I think I've told you this. I went to Fordham for 2 years, and I had to commute. I lived in Rockland County at the time, and it didn't work for me. I was the first one in my family to graduate high school and go to college, and I didn't really have any backup, any understanding what college was like, and I was sort of overwhelmed, So I transferred to Stony Brook, and I really loved it out there. But Fordham's a fantastic school. My wife went to Fordham, graduated from there. I got married at Fordham, on the chapel there, so I'm very familiar with the campus. It's a beautiful campus. It's mad expensive. Congratulations on a scholarship. There's no chance. I told my son, you want to go to Fordham, you better get a scholarship. What must I know about Spelman? I don't coach at Spelman anymore, so I haven't been there in a couple of years. Join a lot of clubs. Don't be late. They're mad serious about people being on time and wearing their uniform right. I got my master's from Lehman College. I had started teaching and then realized I had to go back for my master's. Things are a little bit different for teaching now. You have to get your master's right away. And not me back in the day, back 27 years ago. I didn't have to do all that. But I got my master's at Lehman. And I did pretty well. I had a 3.8 or 3.9 overall GPA. I did pretty well. But that was a long time ago. I finished my master's 18 years ago. So I'm old. I'm 50. But as far as the Spelman thing, yeah, just make sure your uniform's right. Be on time. And they're rougher on freshmen than everyone else. So if you get the first couple months of freshman football, if you get freshman year down, you should be okay. So nice, thank you. That's sweet of you. I never know what stories stick. I have some students that appreciate me talking, and then this year, I think again in the remote setting, there were some students that kind of acted like, oh, I don't want to hear it. Just give me the work so I can get it done. That's kind of how it felt this year for a lot of the students. It wasn't my favorite year. Good kids, really enjoyed the students, but having, such a large chunk of students home, having so many students that I never even saw was weird. And again, sometimes when I tell stories in person, you can see the person's face, so if they're listening. There's that eye contact, there's the nodding, there's the wanting to add to the story. But when you're teaching remote, even like this right now, it's weird. Like I'm looking to the comments, hoping to get some feedback, but that's kind of how it felt being full remote teaching. Kevin, I got to admit, barely. A little bit, but I don't care about the Suns. I don't like all the people that are calling Devin Booker the GOAT already. It's like, dude, calm down. He didn't beat anybody. He didn't even win yet. It takes a lot more to be a GOAT than to finally win a ring. You know, to me, I'd say Chris Paul ahead of him, but nobody's going to listen to that. Plus, nobody plays defense, so not really that much Kevin. Anyway, all right. Well, I got a few viewers. Guys, subscribe and get your friends to subscribe. And I will try and use this more. You know, this was just a few minutes before I got to get ready for softball. But I was down here already doing some work, and I figured, why not? I haven't seen you guys. I wanted to hear from you. I'm real happy to hear from you, Naishmi, and Kevin, and Hamza, and Stephanie, and Adelia, although she left really fast, and Xavier with all his cool skateboarding stuff, and David, and Carolyn, and Isabella. I appreciate you guys logging in, even if it was a quick one. I don't think I missed anyone else. If I did, they didn't say anything, but I'm about to be out. Enjoy the summer. I'll see you out here again soon. Go outside, get some color, have some adventures, all right? Be good. Say bye, everybody.